Sorry, this is an absolute mess, but this is going to be a video on how to make your own ice cream. This is going to be vanilla ice cream. I've never done this before, so hopefully this is going to turn my channel into a viral, amazing channel. Please do that thumbs up, subscribe, like, share. Donation link in the video description. So what you need is condensed milk. You want to buy, well, condensed milk only comes as sweetened, so you want to buy sweetened condensed milk. And that's how big the can is. They sell bigger cans. If you're going to make more, then you probably want a bigger can. So you want this can here, which is 14 ounces. And then I bought 16 ounces of heavy whipping cream. And the only reason I'm doing the video is this expires today. So I've got to do this now. So the first step is, and for flavoring, I'm going to be using vanilla extract, which now sells for a fortune. So what you want to do, you're going to use these two items. The first thing you're going to do is take your condensed milk and put it in a container. Yeah, if we can turn this into a viral video. Lots of thumbs up, subscribing, shares. I don't cook. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I am an expert. I'm a YouTube expert tonight. So that's the gunk. Yikes. It's kind of nasty. I'm not going to say what that looks like, ladies. But, yeah, let's get this in the trash. We're going to take this container, and we're going to pour. Oh, baby. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so this is pretty nasty. This is really nasty. We're going to take this 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. I'm trying to think of the other milk that they sell that's right next to this. You don't want to buy that. You want the sweetened condensed milk. I don't know why. I looked it up before. It does something. There's some reason to do that. I'm going to be using a big container because I am going to be mixing the whipping cream, or it is whipping cream, but after I whip it real good, it's going to be whipping cream. So I'm going to scoop this out. I don't want to make this video too long because then I'm going to have to put ads every 10 seconds. Yeah, this is just a lubrication nightmare over here. So let's get this condensed milk out of the can. Oh my god, this is really gross. Yikes. Yuck, 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 yuck. Okay. Yeah, I want to try to get all this delicious discharge out of here. This looks wonderful. And I got to be careful because this is probably going to cut up my spatulito. That's enough. I don't even know if this is going to come out good. So, we put that, now I'm going to take my, oh my goodness, this has not even been opened. I bought this from my mom years ago. I thought she used it. Never even opened it. Ugh. Let's shake this up. I want to get the vanilla circulating before we put it in here. They use about a teaspoon. I'm an expert, so let's see. That's probably more than enough. The ice cream they sell in the store nowadays is absolutely disgusting. It's not even ice cream. It's gross. It is so nasty. So I'm going to be mixing the extract into this bowl of gunkus. Try to get a nice mixture of brown nastiness in there. And now, I was going to use this thing, but I don't think I'm going to. Do I have another spatula? I should if I'm an expert. Oh my gosh, I don't. Do I not have another one? Okay, well that's fine. We don't need another one. We need a spoon. We're going to get a spoon. We're going to place this aside. I have no idea how much room I'm going to need for whipping this stuff real good. Oh, here's another container that's not open. I hope this doesn't fill the whole thing up. Okay. Just put that in the trash. So we've got, first we had that nasty, gross stuff, and now we're going to have whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, this video's this video's totally disgusting. And here comes the dog. She says he's talking to himself again. Maybe I need to make sure everything's okay. So we got that out of the way. And I'm not even going to be able to finish this video tonight, because this is going to have to go in the freezer. So you want to whip this. Oh my gosh. Let me go press the clear on the microwave. We're at 10:05 p.m. Yes, this is what I do at night. Okay, so we're going to mix this for 3 minutes. This is called whipping, or stirring, or folding, or I'm folding my whip. So I'm going to do this for a couple minutes. I'm going to turn the video off so you don't have to watch me play with this. I'll be back in 3 minutes. She always wants, up, sit down, sit down, sit down. She always wants to be in the video. So there she is, my little lady, wanting to eat ice cream. I love you, sweetie. I love you. Yes, I do. Ooh. 3 minutes of whipping and you should be fine. Hand whipping, obviously. My whipper is not working right because nothing is getting thick. I'm trying to get a nice thick load of whipped cream. Where the heck is my mixer? Did I threw out my mixer? Oh my god. I don't have a choice. I just have to keep mixing with my hand. This thing, I've got my my cream all over the sink right now. I've been whipping for about 3 minutes. It's splashing all over the place. So if you don't want your cream all over the counter, I don't have an electric mixer. That's right, I didn't use it, so it's got to be there. I don't know, I think I threw out 2 of my mixers. So you're supposed to whip for 3 minutes till you get some thick cream. And ladies, help me get some thick cream over here. What's the secret to make this cream really thick? And it said you want your cream to be kind of like thick and like peaks. This is not working. This is definitely not working. I'll be back. I find my beater. Okay, can I say beater after I'm talking about all of this? There is no way. I don't know how people 100 years ago... Oh, hold on. Make sure that your beater rods are in the machine. I've been mixing this thing for like 10 minutes. Oh my, you can tell how often I've used this thing. And my whipped cream is not whipped. So that must be the bearing and the motor. Leave it to a guy to talk about bearings or motors while he's whipping his cream. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Yeah, I think if I did this by hand, I'd be spanking this thing for hours. You're supposed to do this till you get some thickness or some folds, or maybe it looks like whipped cream. I don't know. I buy whipped cream in a container. I've never done this before. But I can see right now, let me put this on the counter. I can see that I've been doing this for about 10 minutes and absolutely nothing. Without the beater, I don't know if this is even possible. Oh! Things are falling all over the place. The mixer smells like it's going to catch on fire any minute. This is crazy. What is taking so long? Oh, now I'm starting to get a load of cream. It's still not thick. If I was doing this by hand, oh my god, this would take forever. I don't know what it's supposed to do. I thought it's supposed to be thick and creamy and gooey and tasty. And it just looks like liquid. So I'm trying to make whipped cream, because it says heavy whipped cream. That's all running. You can't use that. That's not peak and valley. That's all watery. Let me turn this off. Nah, that's too juicy. What does my cream look like? It's kind of thick. It's kind of spanky. Let's put this on for 45 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, now that, look at that spunky. Okay, now that's starting to look like some spunky. Oh yeah, that is a load of cream. It's a beautiful load of cream, isn't it? Check that out, ladies. Look at this beautiful load. Okay, so, looking at the container, I better unplug this. I don't want to cut my fingers off. Taking my load out of the batter. Okay, so we're going to take this off. And what they want you to do, in the sink, what they want you to do is fold this into this spanky stuff to make it easier. I don't know if this container is even big enough. That's what I'm worried about. Oh. Okay, so let's do this first. Let's mix this spunkety cream to get it all to fold in. You know, this really looks like vanilla ice cream that's melted. All the ice cream that I buy in the store is nasty. It is all sugar. Oh my God. It's all sugar and all air, and it's just gross. And I buy it and I eat it. Oh, look at that beautiful color. I buy it and I eat it, and then I think, what did I waste all these calories for on this gross stuff that I really did not enjoy? I just didn't like it. Okay, so I'm going to mix my load of, you know, no, I'm going to do it this way. This container is not big enough. I didn't get a big enough container for my load of cream. Oh my God. Let's get rid of the spoon. I think this is going to be like a 2-hour video. Nobody's going to watch it. My neighbor's probably really upset that I'm using the mixer. Oh wait, he can't hear that. Oh, he doesn't know. Okay. And I should get all my cream out of there, because I spent all that money to buy my cream and to whip it. Okay, that's good enough. I don't have a week to make a 2-hour video. Now I'm worried about this is that everything on the bottom, I could have used the mixer. I could have, you know, I've read that you can just mix both of these in a big dish and not play games with mixing them in separate containers. And I would love to get the mixer, but I think this stuff would spunk all over the walls at this point. And I already put it in the sink, so that looks like melted marshmallow, really. So what I would do is, if you're making this, I would definitely use a mixer. And I would also, I would just throw all of this in a container, in a big bowl, and mix it all at once instead of wasting all the time like this. And I would use it in a much bigger container, because this little container that I used, I was worried, but I don't have a lot of space in the freezer to get this thing in there. So what you want to do is get this load of stuff all mixed up. You want to clean your spatula of your gunkus. Let me get something else dirty. You do that. Save all your mixture. Yeah, that's good enough. And now what you want to do, besides turn on the sink water, because you've got a nice mess in there of all this stuff, is, and I don't know why they want this done, but you're going to take some wax paper. I'm hoping this tastes good. If it tastes good, maybe I will never do this again. Okay, so here's something else. Here's a thing of wax paper. Never been used like all this other stuff, has it? I don't know. A little bit of wax paper. Not really sure what the point of this thing is. It's just the wax paper that I borrowed from somebody, along with all this other stuff. You want to take it and you want to place it on your load of cream. What the point of it is, I have no idea. And now, we're going to put this in the freezer. Here's my container with the paper in the freezer. Make sure it's not going to tip over. I'm probably going to let this stay there overnight. I don't really want to eat a bunch of warm, gunky cream. So, oh, I can't say that. So I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll test this out and see what it tastes like. People, 8 in the morning. This has been in the freezer all night. Before I taste it, I just want to let you know, heavy whipped cream is not cheap. That little container was not cheap if you buy it at Costco, which I haven't seen in a while. It's a lot better for pricing. They sell it in a half gallon, but in the market, it is not cheap. And the condensed milk is really pretty expensive for a little can. So, is it worth it? That's the big test. Most of the ice cream that I buy in the store now, I think, is garbage. It's loaded with a bunch of stuff that I don't really want, and it either messes with my stomach or somewhere else, and it just doesn't taste good. So if this comes out good, I would rather spend $5 or $6 on this. Right now, a pint of ice cream in the store is $3.99 on sale in Los Angeles, and when they don't have it on sale, $4.99 to $5.99. So this is it. Strictly had a little bit of vanilla coating. Let's see, what does it feel like? Yeah, you can see that in the camera. It is hard. It definitely feels like very hard ice cream. Oh, this feels a lot harder. Usually when I have ice cream in the freezer, it just comes apart. This is much more solid. That's what it looks like. Let me taste it. It feels like ice cream. Pretty darn good. I'm surprised. It tastes, I'm kind of trying to figure out what it tastes like. It tastes like vanilla ice cream. I wouldn't say it's the most amazing vanilla ice cream I've ever had, but it's got the consistency of ice cream. With a pint of ice cream, I'll sit down and eat it. With something like this, there's no way I would sit down and eat this. It needs better flavoring. I would say the mint would be next. A little bit of mint in there. I don't know how well that would come out. Consistency, definitely not creamy. It's almost chewy. I'm trying to, almost feels like cream cheese on a bagel. It tastes really darn good. I'm impressed. I'm surprised this is as good as it is. Tastes delicious. Let me smell it. Doesn't smell like vanilla bean at all. I think it's a really good way to make your own ice cream. And if you're creative, make it in a big container, a much bigger container than what I did, and maybe put some fruit in there, some blueberries, some strawberry pieces would be absolutely incredible. And I think you have just an amazing ice cream. This is a lot of ice cream for about $5, $5 or $6 worth of product that I put in here. And it's not bad at all. It's really not. It doesn't have all that junk in there. Whipping cream, I don't know what it's got in there besides whipping cream that's not whipped. And condensed milk, I'm guessing that it's probably crawling with sugar. Probably half sugar. And that's why this works. Because the sugar is in the condensed milk. So you're getting the sugar and your cream, or your whipping cream, and your milk. And it tastes absolutely refreshing. It's good. And that's going to be the end of my video. How to make ice cream with two ingredients. Pretty darn good. A great project for any guy to tackle. And try to come up with something more creative besides boring vanilla. I don't know what you would add. Cocoa for chocolate might be a little too rich. Maybe some chocolate syrup would be really good. I'm sure this with chocolate syrup would be just outrageous. And if you put this in a glass with root beer and made a root beer float out of it, you would love it. Hopefully this video has saved a lot of people from buying the garbage that's in the store today. This is healthier, not by much, but it's healthier. Thumbs up, subscribe, like, share. Donations, I'll accept $1 million donations in the video description. There's a link over there. One more bite so I can munch and annoy people. Oh, really good. It really is. Very good. And that's a lot of ice cream. It's a little, I don't want to say chalky or bland, but it's good. I'm going to try to lick the spoon, and you can see, one lick, it's still kind of stuck on the spoon. So that gives you an idea of the richness of this thing. Yum, yum.
You were a good girl while I was testing out my ice cream, and now I'm going to give you a treat. Would you like a treat? Yeah, that's what you want, is a treat of your own. Oh, such a good lady.